Alright, so we are headed to hunt on some public land this coming weekend, and it's a muzzleloader hunt, so I had to clean all the muzzleloaders, or I say all, both of me and Dad. And out here we are fixing to load them up and shoot them at a target that I got down there about 100 yards away. So we're going to video what I use and how I do it. So the powder that I use is Blackhorn 209. We shoot 100 grains by weight, which is what this little brass device is. It's loose powder, so you got to weigh it in this, and then we just dump it in the barrel like so. Give it a good little jiggly around, and make sure all of it's in there. Yep, we're good there. The bullets that we shoot are these guys. We shoot precision rifles, extreme elite HP bullets. It's a 50 cal, 260 grain with sabot. I really like these bullets. These are very, very, very deadly, extremely accurate bullets, and I'll show you why I like them here. Let me grab one. So there's the bullet. It's got a boat tail design, which is different than, say, like a power belt. Like, here's a power belt. These suck. We don't shoot these no more. This is actually a 40 caliber slug, with the sabot is a 50 cal. Hollow point. It's a hard cast lead. Supposedly, I mean, I don't shoot muzzleloaders very often, so I don't really know ballistic wise what they're capable of. I just know that this is the most accurate bullet in the world for muzzleloaders, and they're really, really deadly on deer. So we're gonna load this up real quick and shoot. My dad has a Thompson Center Omega, and I have a Thompson Center Encore. All right, so to load this, we've already poured our powder in there. You just take the bullet, stick it in the sabot, and get it started right there. And then you take your ramrod and stick it on the tip of the bullet like that, and then you ram it all the way down. So this takes two hands, so I'm gonna set the camera down. So when you get to the bottom of it, it's really important to like pack this consistently. So when I get down here, I put one good oomph into it, and that's how I pack it. So now the gun is loaded. At this point, all we need is a primer on the breech plug and cock the hammer back. All right, so I don't know if you can see the target down there or not. We're about 80 yards from it. It's right in front of that big dirt mound. Just a standard circular shoot and see target. I'm hoping, I hate shooting these things, but I'm hoping this is sighted in. So one shot will be good. All right, height looks good. It's about 5 inches left, so we're gonna make one adjustment real quick and we'll be good to go. All right, so my gun is Thompson Center Encore. I love this gun. I have two of them. This one's in blued and woodstock, 50 cal 209, and then I have the same gun, synthetic and stainless, in 308, and I've killed a lot of deer with that. Killed a lot of deer with that. It's a deadly accurate rifle. I love the ergonomics of this gun. Like if you look at like the way the stock is, the lines, one, it's a beautiful gun. Secondly, it fits really well. It naturally, the way your cheek is on the buttstock lines up with the scope good. Fits really well, swings well, shoots well, and I believe the ergonomics of this takes away a lot of the felt recoil from shooting muzzleloaders, because these things kick hard. Like, I hate shooting them. I know you don't feel it when there's a deer out there, but shooting them at targets suck. So I think the ergonomics of the stock really makes shooting this particular gun not as miserable. I'm not gonna say it's enjoyable, it's just not as miserable. This is my family's property. My Uncle Timmy cuts trees for a living, so these are all loads out of their work trucks, cutting trees down and stuff, which is nice. You just come out here and shoot and nobody bothers you. So this was the first shot with my dad's Omega. I moved it to the right 4 inches. I know that's probably farther than 4 inches, but close enough. And then that was my shot with the Thompson Center. I know it's a little bit left, a little bit high. I'm not even gonna bother moving it. We are inside 100 yards, so being a little bit high, not the end of the world. If we were at 100 yards, I'd have been, you know, an inch lower, and in my opinion, that's perfect. So not gonna move nothing on my gun, and I adjusted Dad's a little bit. So good enough to kill a deer. Where we hunt at, we can't see past 40 yards anyways, so not the end of the world.